and welcome back to my channel. Ashya Shanell here, and today I will just be getting, ready for Mother's Day. On Mother's Day, well, actually every holiday, we go to my aunt's house. Everybody in my family lives like blocks away from each other, so she lives up the street and around the corner. But I just like get glammed up because I don't go nowhere. So we will be finishing my hair. I got like this much left. And then doing like, a simple little, probably some mascara, eyebrows, and some lip gloss, because woo! But, y'all can tell I'm just finally getting, like, comfortable in front of the camera, because I've made 3 videos this week. Well, last week, 2 videos, and then this one with me talking. Whoa, growth. But if you're wondering why I have this in my ears, because I need music like at all times, and if I don't listen to music I don't feel like myself. So got some Nicki in my ear right now. Yeah, kind of call like I felt, y'all. I wish I could play it, but they gonna get me, and I ain't. You ain't getting me. But let me turn it down a little bit so I can hear myself think. Okay, so we gonna put this up. Yeah, we just gonna chit chat a little bit about what I'm thinking about. And of course, with me being on YouTube, I can't help but touch on this whole James Charles whole situation. Now, number one, disclaimer, I had no idea how big on YouTube he actually was. Like, I had seen his palette or whatever, but once I saw it was $39, I was like, no. So of course I went for another colorful palette, which would be my BH Cosmetics. I still haven't really used it yet. I was so excited when I got it, but that makeup look didn't even go well, and I ended up using the Juvia's palette. But anyway, yeah, I got that palette because it was on sale, I believe. If it's a sale, Asian fair. But yeah, y'all see this growth though? Yeah, y'all see them naps too. Y'all see this growth though? If you haven't seen my latest tea talk about the oversaturation, just meaningless shit on YouTube, this kind of ties into what I was saying, because ooh, that is fluffy. So I have a very short attention span. Anyway, it just ties into what I was saying, because people get power, or people finally get to where they think they need to be, and just completely lose themselves. Like, there is no way that, dang, I had socks on my bed and put on another pair. I'm sorry. There is no way that James should feel as comfortable as he does, and, a lack for better words, being a predator. Like, the fact that he said, I can do what I want because I'm a celebrity. First of all, no, you're not. Okay? It's like, there are celebrities with even more power than you, and they don't act the way that you act. Like, that's just ridiculous. But, like, I didn't know who Tati was, but I did know who James Charles is. And the thing about YouTube is, the black makeup community and the white makeup community are pretty much like on 2 separate worlds. So like, I have my favorite YouTubers that I think are like tip top and like are goals, but at the same time they haven't even reached their peak, because there's people that don't even know who they are. So I'm over here living in a world not even knowing who Tati is, and she's just making like millions of bucks, and I had no idea who she was. So that just shows you how big the world is, but then YouTube brings you together, and then it shows you how small the world is. So I after listening to that 43-minute video, and yes, I watched all 43 minutes, he should be canceled. And then just being on Twitter, I'm new on Twitter again. I just wasn't on there because like my Twitter was just so toxic, and I started all over. So basically the only people I follow are some people that I actually care about what they tweet. It's not many. And then so those would be considered my friends. And then YouTube and makeup companies. Like that's all I see on my timeline. And like a couple celebrities, of course. Oh, and shoe companies, because your girl loves shoes. By the way, I need to show y'all my shoe collection. It's tiny. I got like 30, 40 pair, but I take care of my shit's naive. So, I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna just do blonde. So, what was I saying? Makeup community. Man, what was I saying? Anyway, yeah, so he should have been canceled apparently a long time ago, because what I was hearing and seeing, it was just like, wow. And for you to be so young and so, like, okay, here's my problem that I have with the whole situation. If I am a straight female, why do I feel that it's okay to think that I can take a gay man and turn him straight for me, or prey on his sexuality when he knows, or he think he knows in his mind, he has his mind made up on what he likes and what he doesn't like? So what gives me the audacity to think that I can change his mind because I'm me? And that's how I feel about the James Charles situation. You're preying on straight males, and you're attracted to straight males. Like, why? For what? Like, get somebody that's going to like you for you. If you know that they're straight, why are you going after them? That's stupid. And that's just setting yourself up for failure. And then you running around playing victim, talking about he preyed on me and he toyed with my feelings. No, motherfucker, you knew like that he was straight before you started. Like, why would you chase after a straight? That doesn't make sense. It's like me being a dog and I'm going after cats thinking that we can coexist and be in a loving relationship. That's two things that don't go together. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't. And that was just my whole take on the whole thing. Like, you're a predator at such a young age, and it's so scary. Like, it's so scary. And that's just gonna have to do. It's just so scary to think like there are people like that in the world, and he's so young. He's so young. He's not even 21 yet. Like, that is so scary. But that's just what was on my mind, you know. But yeah. Whew. But me, that whole Coachella situation, first of all, if you knew you had bad anxiety, and it's a festival, which means there are people from all walks of life, all around the country, maybe all around the world, that come together and, you know, love music. But at the same time, it's like, if you know you don't like crowds, why would you go? Like, why would you set yourself up for that? Me, I ain't going to Coachella until I'm invited by somebody that's going to pay for my ticket. Because I'm from Chicago, so we got the taste of Chicago. I've been around crowds my whole life. So, I mean, crowds are nothing, you know, new to me, but at the same time, I don't want to be in them if I can avoid it, you know? So, like, I'm not going to Coachella, or at this point, I'm thinking even Rolling Loud, because let me tell y'all something. When I first heard about Rolling Loud, it was 2016, and I asked everybody that I knew that I thought would travel. I'm like, y'all want to go to this music festival? I just heard about it, this and that. It's like all these peoples, all these hip hop artists, this and that. Everybody, no, I don't think so. They don't even look real, this and that, blah, blah. Not everybody at Rolling Loud. The bandwagoners. Tried to tell you in 2016 when it was probably less people. I think that was, it's 2019. So that was their second year. And they had good artists then. Like, y'all could have enjoyed it with a little bit of elbow room. But no, everybody, I don't think it's real. I don't want to go to that, da, 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 da. Now look at y'all running down there. Y'all should have hopped on the wave when I told y'all about it. Y'all probably would have enjoyed it and been vets by now. They probably would have known your name. You probably would have been sitting in VIP with Lil Wayne, even though he ain't perform because he don't get policed now. But that's just another topic for another day. But yeah, that's just, I can't do crowds. If I can avoid a crowd, I will. But at the same time, I like music. I take it back. I love music. I'm over here listening to music right now. I got Beyonce in my ear. But yeah, I don't want to go to Rolling Loud. I don't want to go to Coachella unless I can go be invited by either somebody that's in VIP and we can sit in like a secluded area and be comfortable and watch it, or you know, I can do it myself and get VIP, you know, or at the same time, you know, be invited by like a brand or something. That would be so awesome if I got invited by a brand. But these are things that I think about as I'm getting ready, especially now since it's festival season. But it's almost over. I'm trying to think what's next. Ugh, Lala. The Lala lineup is so trash in Chicago, but excuse me, but I gotta go because I want to see Lil Wayne, and yeah, I might go literally just to see Lil Wayne and bring my butt on home because, like I said, I don't do crowds. If I can avoid it, I would. So we just gonna do something slight for the crowds, for the girls, curls for the girls. Nothing too much because I'm only going up the street. Like I said, I really probably ain't gonna take no pictures or nothing today. First of all, I'm already gonna be walking around looking like I'm endorsed by Pink because I'm wearing my camel jacket and then I have these black and white pink leggings. The brand Pink, they're black and white. Like, that was one thing I hated about working there. When people like, thank you.
Can you see?
You being a creep.
Can you see? You going in?
Was she on your bed?
Yeah, when I got off the phone.
Because I heard her jumping.
She was jumping up on the bed.
Yeah.
I thought I just got off the phone.
No. What were we talking about? I forgot. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. When I worked at Victoria's Secret, people would call, yeah, do you have the pink jacket? Okay, lady, do you mean the brand or the color? Like, you need to be more specific than the pink jacket. Or, I saw it a month ago, first of all. I've never seen a brand change things so much. That was one thing I hated about working there, because you had a floor set almost every month. By the time you figure out what one thing is, they didn't change to the other side of the stuff. I'm surprised they didn't switch Pink to Victoria's Secret to Pink. Because, oof, it was just a mess. But, yeah, I saw it a month ago. Girl, ain't no telling what a jacket, pants, legging, top, whatever it is. Do you know how long ago a month is in Victoria's Secret time? That's like a year in anybody else's time. Like, that would irritate me. I saw about a month ago. Well, you should have got a month ago. That was one thing I would tell people. If you like it, get it. If you don't, return it. Because there's no guarantee that when you come back, it's going to be here. Because them people like go crazy for their brand. I just never understood what the hype was. Like, before I worked there, I probably had like 2 things. Yeah, like panties and bras, but like clothes, no. Because I grew out of walking around with somebody else's name on my butt. Very young. Like, I barely had anything in college. Like, I had jogging pants, and most of my clothes from college was like college stuff. Like, I was walking around with like Illinois State shirt, hoodie, pants, like, because I worked at the, the store or whatever. So I wouldn't walk around with no pink. Like, and second of all, it was too expensive. Like, who finna walk around with all that? Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Spending an arm and leg on some pants. Like, I was very cheap. I didn't buy it unless it was, or I didn't get it unless it was free, or like bare minimum. Like, I literally got the bare minimum, and I was a pink girl. So this is dark. Why would I pick this one? I'm gonna put this one back. What am I normal? Ooh, what's this one? Nothing enough, girl. I got so many of these. I can never remember what my actual color is. But, yeah, I bought the bare minimum. Because I was not about to spend my whole check in that store. Like, no. I'm already making, okay, that's one thing I can say. That job, for it to be part-time, getting paid $14 an hour. That's why it took me so long to leave. Because they was literally like throwing money at you. And I was catching it. And plus, like, whatever job I had, like, no one can tell you, like, I was lazy. Like, I didn't care about my job. Like, all my jobs, I gave it my all. So, if you needed me to be there, I was there. Never late. I started calling off at the end because I stopped caring. Like, I really stopped caring. And plus, I was supposed to be working another job, but they were playing in there, so I was like, okay, it's time for me to make my exit, which is exactly what I did. And here we are. Finally consistent on YouTube. Getting my stuff together. Come here, girl. Oh, shit. Come here. Hey there! Hey! You want me to pick you up? You're gonna jump. You need to pick one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come. I don't have time for this. Say hello to the peoples. Hello, people. How y'all doing? My name Cookie. I like long walks on the beach and yelling at cats. Get out of my mouth. You are not about to eat this lip balm. All you do is lie. Now listen to her, because she be speaking that truth. She's so young, but if you never heard, what is this? Against me? Against me and free. It's another one. I can't think of the name of it. Because I literally listen to them back to back. So most of the time I don't know the name of the song. Okay, you are on my headphones. I don't know the song, but it's another song. I'm pretty sure when I think of it, I'll like link it below. But them 3, I will yell to the top of my lungs. I need a blending brush. Now listen to Wayne. See, that's one thing people love about when I'm a DJ. You got all types of things going on at one time. We can go from Taylor Swift to Chief Keef, back down to her, and then we in some Wonka. Like, we just all over the place. I hate how thin my brows are. Like, they, ugh. This is why I don't do my brows on camera, because they be doing whatever they feel. And I mean whatever. So, this is a rare gem. Y'all get to see me mess with my brows. And I'm not going to fix them because I don't care. As long as I got some, we's good. We're going to bring this down because I'm being lazy right now. We ain't doing a tutorial, so it don't even matter. Y'all just getting ready with me and chit-chatting a little bit. Chitty chatty. As my girl Nicki said. Okay, that's another topic we could talk about. I don't understand why people can't like Cardi and Nicki. I'm one of those rare people that loves Cardi but loves Nicki. But then I also realize that Nicki can be very problematic. But at the same time, I'm going to give Nicki the same amount of love and respect that I give Cardi, because they're not the same. Like, come on now. They can coexist in the same world. They can coexist. That was disgusting. They can coexist in the same world. It's not a crime. So, like, both of them, they both got different flows. They both on 2 different walks of life. Cardi on her mother-ish. Nicki on her, well, I can't say Nicki on her money-ish, because they both on their money-ish. Like, come on now. But, you know, Nicki is, I don't know why Nicki feels like she has to prove herself. You spent your whole career building up this platform, and your place is solidified in the game. Like, I don't understand why you feel like you need to, you know, prove yourself to Cardi. Cardi is trying to solidify her place. Like, you shouldn't even be threatened by her. Like, you should, whoa. Yeah. You shouldn't even be, oh, hold on. You shouldn't even be threatened by her, because, you know, Cardi's still a baby in the game. You a vet. Like, this is Cardi's, what, third year? Bodak Yellow, then she came out with Invasion of Privacy last year. Yeah, this is her 3rd year. So it's like, you know, you had the opportunity to give her some guidance. But at the same time, Cardi probably did have some people in her ear. I'm not going to say any names, because we all know. That probably steered her the wrong way. So it could be, you know, that unnecessary beef. Because everybody feel like women should have beef. And it shouldn't. Like, at this point, if them people wasn't in her ear and, you know, the beef didn't get started, can you imagine what a Cardi versus Nicki tour would be like? Like, are you serious? That would be so crazy. Do you know how many dollars they would rake in? Come on, man. But you always got them niggas that's in your ear, feeding you bull and telling you, you know, oh, she said this about you, she said that about you. And with her being so young in the game, of course she gonna, you know, gravitate towards the people that she think is in her corner, and she gonna listen to them. Whether it was said or not, you know, the damage is done, and we will never know what a Cardi, I would say a Cardi versus, like, y'all remember the Trey Songz and Chris Brown tour? That's two men in the same game, in the same lane, singing the same music, singing about the same sex. Like, they both sing about sex. Like, come on now. Sex, money, cars, drugs, whatever. I don't know. Trey's don't talk about drugs. But anyway. And they were able to coexist, flip a coin, and figure out who was going to be the headliner for that night or whatever. They switched back and forth. Mind you, I have not missed that many Chris Brown concerts because I am a Chris Brown stan since Running Days. But they were able to coexist. Why couldn't Cardi and Nicki do that? Go answer the door. Go answer the door. when she hear my uncle ringtone, she knows my uncle's ringtone. Yes, my dog is very smart. She knows my uncle's ringtone. She automatically assumes that he's at the door, and she goes to the door. That's why I told her to go answer the door. But can you imagine, like, the Cardi and Nicki, man, like, I just don't understand, like, why females feel like they have to beef and everything. Like, if you sell hair, she sells hair, why y'all can't be friends? Y'all got two different markets, y'all probably in two different cities, or y'all know two different people. You sell to your person, I sell to that person. Like, I've touched on this topic in another video, but at the same time, it's just like, just the here go Cardi in my ear now. Like, it's just like, it's mind-blowing to even think about, like, what they could have tapped into if they just put that beef to the side. But that probably will never happen. So, thank you for listening to me ramble on about random topics that are just in my head and getting ready with me. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. My brows are my brows. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But until my next video, peace.